Hello and welcome to York News, a brief look at what's new and what's happening in York County. I'm Gail Whitaker. Coming up on this edition of York News, the Military Band Concert Series is coming to Riverwalk Landing.
You stated York County is a special place because of our history.
Up first, the Board of Supervisors held its most recent meeting on Tuesday, July 19th. At the meeting, the board was introduced to new members of boards and commissions.
Good evening, Chairman Wasmer, members of the board.
And received a presentation from John Frankenberg, Chairman of the York County Historical Committee. Following the presentation, the board commended Deputy John Moore and Library Assistant Pat Ryder on their 20-year anniversaries with York County. There was one public hearing item on the agenda, and it was approved by the board. The item was a request for a special use permit authorizing the establishment of a recreational vehicle storage facility at 595 East Rochambeau Drive. The board adopted all items on the consent calendar, including minutes of previous meetings, the sponsorship of a zoning text amendment to incorporate a procedural change necessitated by legislation adopted by the Virginia General Assembly, and the commendation of retiring employee Al Madalena, who recently retired as Chief of Development Services. Under new business, the board authorized a contract for the upgrade of the Infor Hansen version 7 work management software to version 8 and executed a contract for the project management, configuration, data conversion, and training. This software is utilized in public works. Also under new business, the board accepted and appropriated funds from the Virginia Department of Emergency Management and authorized the execution of appropriate procurement arrangements for the purchase of a specialized rail car training system prop for the Hazardous Materials, Chemical, Biological, Radiological, Nuclear Explosive Training Facility. The next meeting of the Board of Supervisors is scheduled for Tuesday, August 2nd at 6 p.m. in the East Room of York Hall. For more information about the Board of Supervisors meeting, please visit www.yorkcounty.gov/BOS or call 890-3320. Board of Supervisors meetings are retelecast on WYCG TV Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 11 a.m., 7 p.m., and 11 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday at 3 p.m. Programs scheduled for 6 p.m. on the board's meeting dates will be preempted by the live meeting.
Just as our military serve the country, your local government serves the people, so does your law enforcement.
Meetings will be broadcast both live and on demand on the web. WYCG TV programming can be reached by logging on to the county's home page and selecting WYCG located adjacent to the video portal.
Has everybody had a chance to review the minutes?
The York County Planning Commission is holding its next meeting on Wednesday, August 10th at 7 p.m. in York Hall. There is one application on the agenda. Application number UP 876-16 is a request for a special use permit to authorize the establishment of a private school serving grades K through 12 at 112 Palace Lane. The property is zoned limited business and designated for limited business development in the comprehensive plan. This application is on file in the Planning Division office where it may be viewed by the public. The office is located at 224 Ballard Street in historic Yorktown and is open Monday through Friday, 8:15 to 5. For more information, please call 890-3404. Spain Commercial held its grand opening on Friday, July 15th. Spain opened its new flex space building located at 100 Newsom Drive. Miller's Heating and Air Conditioning and York River Flooring are already slated to move in, and space is still available for other tenants. For more information, call the Office of Economic Development at 890-3317. Changes are coming September 1st to the operations of the York County Transfer Station and Scales House.
Republic Services will assume operations in the Scale House effective September 1st. When they assume operations, they will accept credit cards or they encourage regular cash customers to set up an account for monthly billing. This is because they'll no longer take cash. In addition, transactions that pertain to the Virginia Peninsula Public Service Authority's compost facility will take place back at the compost facility instead of in the Scales House.
For more information about these changes, please call the Waste Management Center at 890-3780 or visit www.yorkcounty.gov/wastemanagement. Mosquito control continues its efforts to reduce the number of mosquitoes bugging York County residents. Staff is performing ground spraying Monday through Thursday nights, weather permitting, and updates its webpage with a location of scheduled spraying. For information about when and where spraying will occur, visit www.yorkcounty.gov/mosquito control or call the Mosquito Spray Hotline at 890-3793. Yorktown Market Days this Saturday, July 30th features entertainment from Brian Forrest. Scheduled entertainment for Saturday, August 6th is Chisman Creek. The market is held from 9 to 1 on the waterfront and hosts more than 35 local farmers, vendors, and artists throughout the season with a variety of homegrown favorites and local art. For more information, visit www.yorktownmarketdays.com. The ever-popular Shagging on the Riverwalk concert series concluded last Thursday with a performance by Wall Street. We would like to thank everyone who attended our concerts this season. Our audience is the best audience. We hope you will plan on joining us next year when the Shagging on the Riverwalk series returns in June. In the meantime, join us for the Military Band Concert Series at Riverwalk Landing, beginning next Tuesday, August 2nd, with a performance by the U.S. Air Force Heritage of America Rhythm and Blue Jazz Ensemble. The concert begins at 6:30. Guests are encouraged to bring blankets or lawn chairs for seating. The series continues on Tuesday, August 9th with the U.S. Fleet Force's 4-Star Edition Band. This concert series is free and open to the public. Free parking is available at the Riverwalk Landing Parking Terrace, York Hall, York-Poquoson Courthouse, County Administration Center, and other public parking lots throughout town. For more information, please call 890-3500 or visit www.visityorktown.org. Events at Riverwalk Landing are subject to cancellation due to inclement weather. If stormy weather threatens, please call the Event Weather Hotline at 890-3520. And finally, the Virginia Department of Motor Vehicles DMV2Go mobile office program continues its regular stops in Yorktown. The next visit is scheduled for Tuesday, August 2nd from 9 to 4 at the Yorktown Library. DMV2Go is a full-service office on wheels that provides DMV transactions that would normally have to be done at a DMV office, including applying for or renewing driver's licenses, ID cards, and veterans ID cards. That's all for this edition of York News. Please join us on August 10th for the next edition of York News. Until then, thanks for watching.